Bonjour, Captain Willie Overboard here. Today, I want to tell you a story. Last year, I was in Faro, Portugal for the first time. Just walking around, checking the place out, kind of like right now. There was this guy in a little wooden boat, and he had gotten all tangled up in these mooring lines, so he couldn't get ashore. He was stuck out there. So I walked over there and shouted over to him, asked him if he could use a hand, which he accepted. So I gave him a hand, got him sorted out, and he came ashore. His name is Paulo. Super nice guy, a sailor. As it turned out, he was also a former English professor, and that was lucky for me because my Portuguese is still pretty terrible. And also lucky for me, most Portuguese are happy to help you out. And if you try your best with a couple of words, even if your pronunciation is not the best, then they're happy to help you out and glad you made an effort to speak their language. So we started talking for a while, and at some point I asked him, what's one thing that I should know if I'm going to live here? And he just said, be flexible. And then he smiled and he kind of explained, things don't always move fast or how you expect. Stuff takes time. Plans shift. You just adjust. And for some reason, that stuck with me. Like yesterday, I had this whole ride planned out. Multiple stops, making a loop through the French Alps. On the weather app, the rain looked pretty light. Gonna be some weather, but I decided to go anyway. And as I was getting closer to the top of the mountain, the rain just opened up and the wind started gusting. So I pulled under a bridge for a little shelter. And that was the moment. Try to force the day or allow it to change. So I scrapped the loop and just tried to figure out something else. So I found this little restaurant near the top, which I soon learned it was actually in a ski resort. There was snow on the peaks and the lift was shut down. It was getting to about 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I walked in completely soaked and asked the kind waiter for a menu. The kitchen was closed and it was only for staff. He offered me a drink, so I asked for a beer. Took off my jacket and my gloves, and I was just sitting there trying to warm up and dry off. Not really knowing what my next move was. Just glad to be out of the rain for a little while. The guy comes over and asked me if I'd like some food. He offered me an omelet. Didn't ask what was in it or how much it was or anything like that. I just accepted, yes, s'il vous plaît. And I'm sure I'm murdering that pronunciation. And about the time I was finishing my beer, he comes back out with this huge, beautiful omelet with ham and potatoes and local mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Green salad and a big basket of fresh bread. They definitely didn't have to take care of me, but they were super hospitable, and I was very grateful. I ended up chilling there for about two and a half hours while I dried out, got fueled up, started feeling much better. So by the time I left, the worst of the weather had passed. It was still raining, but different. And I just rode it back. Took my time, took a different route, and made a different nice loop. Boy, that hot shower when I got back felt amazing. Not the day I had planned, but it worked. What's up, man?
Oh, bien.
Yeah.
Hey.
It wasn't the day I planned, but it worked. And I think that's exactly what Paulo meant. This is Captain Willie Goes Overboard, signing off. Until next time, let's feel something real.